Welcome back here at Sage. It's time for the second match. First match in round towards group stage. Group D, I believe. Yes, it is. It's going to be eSuba versus in7. It's the Dutch versus, I believe, I'm not going to even say a country right there because people are going to get really angry at me if I do. But yeah, let's get into the game. It's a live. Once again on City Streets, it's eSuba in versus in7, like we already mentioned. And so far, eSuba playing very, very aggressively right off the bat. Let's take a look at these rosters whilst we're at it. eSuba with Misak, Defiance, Troom, Hectic, and CRX, while in7 with Thierry, Chardy, Arkim, Tim, and Sulu. I would like to point out that Sulu is not solo. He is in another team called Heroes in the same group. So let's get this party underway. We already saw a first match here earlier on City Street itself, which was slightly boring, to be honest. WinFact just absolutely plowing through their opponents in that round, which was somewhat annoying considering a 13-1 is really not something you want to be covering, to say the least. In the meantime, let's get back into the matchup, 1-0, and in7 not having a very good time. If we can find ourselves a scope. Troom will be up with the SMG Defiance for eSuba, as with the AK. CRX scoping it up. Can he find anybody in the cross of A? There's nobody going to be behind plant, sadly enough for him, because there's somebody in the house instead. Scoping around, still not finding anybody. Oh, and he gets spot up in-house, like he said. So far, this match seems to be a whole lot closer than the first one that we've seen today. There we go. Just Misak standing for eSuba. And he's going to go down. Round number 2 is going to go to in7. We're seeing a completely different play than we saw earlier today, with Skillite being destroyed, physically destroyed, by the onslaught of WinFact. eSuba have got themselves some work cut out, especially after losing that second round. Definitely not something... Yeah, definitely something that they want to look out for. Let's see if we can find... There it is. Yeah, eSuba in an interesting group together with Living Fire. in7 of obviously, with what they're playing against right now. Hair, Dar, and... yeah, that's pretty much it. Those 5. As eSuba again being shut down by in7 right consistently. We've seen Sulu and Tim, Archim as well, at the E-Series before. They are a Dutch team. And eSuba from the Czech Republic, driving all the way out here. And you'd think they'd be able to perform fairly well, but sadly enough, so far it's not looking too good at all. Then again, they are on the attacking side here on the City Streets, which is definitely a little bit more difficult because you can be shut down in cross so easily. They're already pushing in for an A. So you can find yourself a scope. CRX, once again with the bomb, has been running it quite effectively so far. But you'd think an AK would run the bomb. Being a little bit more flexible is what the problem is there. Still, maybe an idea for eSuba to mix it up a little bit. They have lost the last 2 rounds, and that right there is definitely not something you want to have. Thierry. Let's go to Tier. Is in that position, just outside of catwalk. We'll be able to look down. The problem right now is he's going to get completely and utterly boxed in at this rate if he doesn't watch out. A little bit of spray on the box. We did see a bomb plant come in. CRX holding steady. Very nicely done. But that's going to put in7 on the back foot because the pressure is now on. Jerry needs to watch out. That barrel right there is dangerous. Gets locked in. Tim will take out the first. No, will not take out the first. Just picks up Misak, who is fairly low on health. Smoke it off. Try to fake it out, perhaps. They'll know where the bomb is. Not going to happen. Bit of a rush. A bit of a rash decision there to go after the bomb. Maybe able to fake the fuse on that smoke. Not the best of ideas, to be quite honest. Round number 5. Let's see what eSuba can do this time. a lot of nades. in7 have noticed that eSuba have pushed the B site, my apologies, A site several times so far. So this first set nades coming in and blowing up a car, taking out Mizak down, who's been really holding steady for eSuba in the last couple rounds. And it does put him on the back. It does put him on the back foot. A significant advantage here for in7 so far. Do lose Tim. SMG being pushed in on the AK-74. Troom on the other hand, SMGing it as well. Trying to get a couple. Trying to get an entry pick in towards the top of the ramp, top of the stairs, but nobody there. The bomb, however, could have rotated all the way back already, if not for the player that Troom is just about to meet. He just getting down with Sulu, and that's going to put Archim all by himself, 2-1. Does not pick up the first. Is on the chase. Nicely done. Good positioning there by Troom, faking it out. That. He's pushing himself in the corner and waiting for his opponent to pass by. Again, overview map. Let's see what we have here. Again, an A push. Or is it? No, it is an A push indeed, but maybe with a double fake out on towards Hectic, who has been, his SMGing is slightly under the weather. And again, Solu getting a kill on Mizak with that car bomb. It's the second time that's happened. And maybe it's time for eSuba to try a different strategy, because they've been doing the same thing for the last 6 rounds. And so far, it's only worked, well, pretty much 3 times. Sure, with a ratio of 50%, it's really not the success rate you want. You want more than that. So maybe time for eSuba to switch it up a little bit. Go for a B push instead, as Hectic should definitely got that. I don't know what the hell happened there. But whoever crossed, yeah, he probably deserves a medal, because Hectic is last man standing, and in7 will pick this up. It's going to be 3-3. Time for the next one. Again in7 with those set nades on the car park, taking down an eSuba player. eSuba really need to start mixing it up, trying different strategies, because they continuously try to push in towards A through the car park. in7 have done the same thing the last 5 rounds, just cross-nading in towards the site, or in towards the car park, and taking them down. And in7, again, on the advantage right now. Defiance and Hectic all by themselves won't be able to do anything, because in7 with 2 players remaining still have their SMGs and an SMG and AK. Like things like this. Why are you peeking there, Hectic? Why are you even trying to peek? Because okay, that works. Going around, sure, but that peek was slightly not the thing why you want to do. eSuba does manage to win the round, even though getting taken down 1 player on the car bomb. Well, let's see if eSuba has learned of their mistakes and finally decided to do something else. All right, Troom with the bomb, and finally it looks like it's going to be a B push. Very, very fast B push even. This Troom already in the site. And is he going for a quick plant? Yes, he is. Archim, in the meantime, managed to get himself the single and the double. Just going to push Archim all by himself. CRX down. And this is a 1v1. Archim needs to wait. Yeah, there we go. Health respawn. A fake block defuse. Stuck waiting. Expecting something there. Not a fake defuse. No, it's a real defuse this time. Oh! Shoots him down. Barely on that one. That was nearly the defuse right there. Probably should have gone for the fake instead. But the strategy has worked, but it was a bit of a struggle going for the B push there. So it's time for eSuba to go back towards the drawing board and try another A push, because that worked in the past. So let's try it again. And this time they've learned. That grenade came in on the car. They stayed on the arches, holding steady, learning from the situation. Very well done. 5-3 so far for eSuba. It seems to be going well. Let's take a good look at these kills as well. Only 2 for CRX. That is not something you want to see from a scope. already down. And that right there. Yeah, Solo just waiting, waiting, and waiting. And he knows his barrel right in front of him is going to be dangerous. Mizak with the bomb. Needs to watch out here. There's going to be an in7 player just by the stairs. Taking it very slowly. Very, very slowly. Defiance as well. Look, putting his head down. Gets absolutely flashed on catwalk. Mizak's the last man standing here for eSuba. He's going to pick himself up one. But it's 1v4. Nope, getting flanked. It's 5-4. As in7 will pick themselves up another round. Still, though, again, we're seeing eSuba trying the same thing again. But they're finally getting naded off towards the car park. Again, they still have not learned. I'm going to say that the last push they did in towards the A side through the car park was a little bit of a fluke because they didn't lose anyone that time. And now they're all of a sudden 2-man down with in7. Again, Terry going with a double, getting himself the headshot with that scope, trying again. Still not having too much luck. Yeah, a little bit of spam there. Yeah, that works. Car blows up in the distance. Soothing. Let's see if we can pull off the hat trick. As eSuba has gone for the rotate. Yeah, there they are. The bomb on catwalk. And this is going to be a difficult cross. Very difficult cross. Yeah, being spotted, needs to run his ass over. And now he's going to have the problem of the top street. The Solo is going to rotate. Defiance already on standby, getting flashed out. Yeah, the bomb does get planted, but Troom is down. It's just Defiance standing. That bomb barely got in. That bomb is going to get defused now. As eSuba losing 3 right in the car park. Pushing towards A, having to rotate towards B. Getting spotted on the catwalk was really the last thing they needed. And the rotate came in, and there you have it. It's 5-5. Again, eSuba. TRX waiting way too long with these shots. And again, trying to push in towards the car park is not going to help. Finally, Sulu down. And that's actually going to put the spray to 3-3. Interesting. Finally, it looks like they have learned. That nade was probably not necessary. Even though in7 are down to just one player. It's just Tim. In the middle. He's got himself AK. Let's see. Maybe going to Arch. Going to... Yeah, looking to go to A Arch, but not really taking the smart shots through. And that smoke is definitely going to help either. Because he's going to get taken down. It's 6-5. One more round in this half. And I have not had a good night, by the way. I'm just saying. A little bit tired. As I just had a quick update, it would appear that Team Heroes just won 13-6 versus TM on backlot. Quick update there. Quick round win, that is, because considering we're still on our way here on city streets. In the meantime, though, Defiance holding himself steady with in7. Not getting really... I don't think in7 will quite realize where the bomb is right now, because it's on Troom. He's been holding it steady. We had one of the eSuba players, we had CRX running around with the scope and the bomb. Probably not the wisest thing in history, because finally now in7 are quickly on the rotate, taking Troom down. That's the bomb down in the most horrific position possible. What they have to do now, they have to cross the street into the clothing shop. And they're just going to be shut down every single opportunity, because Mizak is going to get him a single, going to go down, and then Archim is going to pick up another one. It's 6-6. Good half. Nicely done. It's time for eSuba to go on towards the defense. Let's see if they can perform slightly better. Then again, 6-6 is a fairly decent score, to say the least. Especially if you consider that ties are all the rage these days. The first shot's already on our way. Jetta having to look around. On catwalk, probably not the wisest place to be as a scope. Probably would have been better in alley or on a long, a car park. As he gets tagged up himself. That's definitely not very good at all. As we're seeing the in7 SMGs being very, very passive. Passively aggressive even. But yeah, CRX already taking him down. That's the second kill this round. And that's going to put... there we go. That's the hat trick right there. CRX, the man to look out for. Let's see if he can get himself the 4-man. Won't happen because Hectic will wrap it all up. It's 6-7. eSuba off towards a good start here on their defensive side. And let's see what our good friends from in7 are going to do. Also, an A push. No, they're not. They're faking it out. Yeah, they're faked it out. Bomb. They naded the A side. They naded the car park. And now it's a quick rotate back to B. Oh, Defiance with a double. The entire... Oh, what a round. eSuba absolutely destroying in7 as they tried to get in towards the site. Especially Defiance that was sitting behind the ice cream truck. Anybody that came through there found nothing but a wall of lead. And it's really, really difficult for in7 to make a decision now because now, look, they're holding back. They even have a SCO, they even have an AK all the way in the back by the car park. There's car bombs going off everywhere. But at least they're not making the mistakes that eSuba was making, having half their team in the middle of the car park while the while the cars went off. There we go. CRX down. That's the scope out of the equation, and now in7 will have the opportunity to get their plant in. Even though Troom was already there, shutting down the next. It's 2v4. Make that 1v4. Hectic again by himself. He's going to get wedged in as 7-8. It's so far looking extremely interesting, this matchup. I would not be surprised if this goes all the way down towards a tie. eSuba playing not as well as I had expected, to be honest, if I have to be quite honest. I would have expected them to finish off a 4-8 first half and then push forward in towards the next stage and actually winning this match something like 8-12, 8-13 even. But it was not to be. Still, can happen. If they win the next 4 rounds in a row, 5 rounds in a row, then my Oracle skills will be back in action. But so far, it's not looking good. But only Troom and Hectic are standing. 2 AKs. Does get down Tim. So that's fairly decent. Hectic sees the first, gets the kill. That's just Archim remaining. That's actually looking quite good for eSuba. Picking up the round, 7-9. Very nicely done. Very controlled. Knowing this exactly where to place themselves when they need to. Let's see what Solu does this time. As SMGing has been 13-9. Alright, but he's still hesitating quite a lot. There's the flash. He's going to go down. Yeah. CRX locking him off. Annihilated. Deviants. Wow. All the way on catwalk. That is so aggressive. So aggressive. He has no problem whatsoever. Thierry down, scope out of the equation, and that's just going to put Tim all by himself. Nade 1. That's not going to hit anything because Tim is a little bit too quick. And he's got himself, well, if he pulls this one off, then not only does he clutch it, he also aces it because he managed to get himself the first 2 kills earlier on. With the bomb, and eSuba are fairly spread out. Even though the spot does come in. They know where he is. Time to rotate. Oh, unless he gets flanked right here, which he does. Hector comes around. It's 7-10. As eSuba playing very, very strong on their attacking side. On their defensive side even, my apologies. And in7, well, on the other hand, Not doing all too good. Archem with that bomb has pushed all the way towards A side, but it's just going to be so difficult to get in here because there's already 3 of eSuba all over that place. So Mizak, oh, he's pushed all the way up towards the stairs, spraying through the window. The bomb is right on the other side. We should have no problem picking off anybody that pops through. Looks through the window. They know Cherry is there, but there's 2 right on towards the bomb, towards the car bombs. Yeah, quick nade would be enough, to be honest. Mizak should be able to pick this one up, unless he gets shot through the window right now, which is still not the case. Ooh, awkward reload. Ugh, unlucky. Let's get tagged up by that Beagle. Yep, nicely done. That will put CRX all by himself. That is the scope standing, and he has got himself an AK as well. And he gets taken down. Finally, after a struggle, in7 managed to put themselves back into the game, getting themselves around. Let's see if they can keep their momentum up. That right there is going to be important. in7 again, looking for... not too sure. It looks like an A push. All the way up towards the stairs. Ooh, unlucky. Very, very fast play already. Defiance, Mizak, and Hectic already down with Truman, CRX standing. Thierry is still up. So it's both sides still have a scope. Very well done. It's a CRX remaining. Good positioning again. It looks like in7 will be able to pick up this round. CR, why are you there? Why are you looking over at market when the bomb is about to get planted? Game sense slightly on the low end of the spectrum there, CRX. You may want to try a little bit harder there. 36 seconds. 8 to 10. This is going to be difficult. I don't see this happening, to be quite honest. Looking at these stats now, he's bottom fragging. Still scope, bottom fragging. Well, there you have it. 9 to 10. Pressure is on in7. They need to pick up this round in order to get their momentum going even more. If they can put themselves in towards double digits, then it's definitely looking good for them, even though they've already lost a single AK. But look at this. They've already pushed up all the way towards the wall. And they're just waiting to get in towards that site, getting that single pick. But they're 1 man down. Mizak, yeah, he knows that there's 2 of in7 right in the car park. Car bombs going all over the place. And that's going to just put Archim all by himself. Mizak should be able to pick this one up, and he will. It's going to be 9-11. 2 more rounds for eSuba in order to win this. But it's just not over just yet for in7. They can still do this. They just need to win the next 4. That's difficult, but not impossible. They've been, especially on their other side, they've been shown to be able to do a lot of things. But so far, both sides with 2 players down. eSuba actually losing players very, very quickly as in7 just pushes in towards that B side like it is a knife through butter. No problem whatsoever, and the momentum is back. in7 10-11. This match is looking to be a whole lot more interesting than some of us expected. Very, very nicely done. Smokes come out. And this round here is going to be absolutely critical. If in7 can pick this one out, pick this one up, then they should definitely be in a very, very good position to take this series. But so far, it's definitely not looking good at all. Archim down. It's just Jerry remaining, and that's going to be that. It's going to be 12 to 10 in favor of eSuba. 1 more round remaining for eSuba to put themselves in the win in the first match of the group stage, actually. Or second match? It's actually their second match in the group stage. The pressure is once again on in7. They can do it. Absolutely can do it. They've already taken down Mizak. But losing Archim does not help much. Bit of a lucky nade there from Jarrett. And it does look like finally they've put their eyes on towards the B side in the middle of the street. And the push is on. There we go. Sulu down on CRX. Very well done. It's 2v2. The bomb being planted. Oh, it was a fake plant though. True to rotate CRX as well. True. CRX down. Scope out of the equation. True will be able to pick up Tim. It's just going to be on Terry. He needs to whip out that scope right now and take out. Oh, he's going to go all the way towards A. He's going to go for the rotate. He's going to get that plant in. Does Troom realize this? No, he does not, because his rotate is going to come in way, way, way too late. The plant is going to come in, and his position is going to be so strong. Oh, Troom found with his pants down, all of a sudden finding himself with the bomb planted on the other side of the map, and all he has is an SMG in a wide open site that is very, very long, with lots of distance. This is going to be very, very difficult for him. And Terry picks it up! 11-12. So close there. Trigger finger a little bit too sketchy. Apparently, we're going to roll in towards this next match right after this. But before we skin the bear, before we sell the pelt, or the skin, whatever the expression is, let's finish this one up first. in7 are definitely still looking to tie this one up. They just need one round in order to tie this party together. And they're taking it so slow. And that right there could be their downfall. eSuba could definitely be expecting them to take slow, but they already know where Charters is. Whoa, eSuba with 24-16 on Defiance. First frags are going to be critical. There we go. CRX picking up as Defiance sits them up, knocks them down. Very well positioned again. in7 looking to not take this at this rate. And then again, Defiance and Misak are both low on health. They're both down. 2 players down for both teams. This could be a critical match here for in7. They need to win this round. They need to win this round. The clock is ticking. 30 seconds. Jerry has the bomb. They need to clean. Oh, he's shut down. The bomb is down. Oh, Tim drops as well. This is looking bad for eSuba. Good game being called. Yeah, they're all 3 of them right on the side. There's no time whatsoever. This is going to go all the way down towards the clock. We will see a good game very, very shortly. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's 11-13. With in7 versus eSuba, a far more interesting match than we definitely expected. We're going to roll straight in towards the next match. I'm going to quickly check something with the admin. And we'll be right back with you with the next match. Could be about a minute. Don't go anywhere.